Welcome friends. So we are going to fix the lever now. Lever part. This is another delicate work which we need to do. Okay. The lever is here, properly cleaned and kept. This we have to set here. This is in place. The lever is in place. Now I have to put the lever cock here. This is the lever cock here. This was little rusty last when I took out. So now I have cleaned and kept this. This goes into its place. This is fallen in place. Now I have to set it. This is in position. I have to check whether the lever is in place. Unless and until it is in the correct position, we will not be able to complete the job. This is still not okay. This has to come here a little bit further. Okay. Now lifting the lever a bit, I have to place in place. Okay, the action is there now. That means we'll give a small wind to this. Check the action of the lever. Yes, it is giving the right action. Now we have a small screw here that goes into this. Now when we are tightening this, we have to be extra careful and keep checking halfway when this is tightened. Check the action again. Okay. Now slightly. Now check the action again. Yeah. Now you can go all the way. Check the action again. Yeah. The action is correct. Now what we need to do is we have to apply a bit of oil to the jewel of the lever jewel, escape jewel, second wheel jewel, third wheel jewel. Just a small bit, okay, not more, and a bit to the center wheel. Okay, this is all done up. Now we have to apply a bit of the same oil to the ratchet that has to spin all the time, and to this the crown wheel here. Okay, now on this side we have to apply a bit of the same oil to the barrel, third wheel, second wheel, escape wheel, and the lever here. Okay, all applied, bit to the minute wheel. Okay, this is done. When this is done, now you have to put the balance onto this. The balance is cleaned and kept here. Okay, this is cleaned and kept. Now this we have to put into the machine now. Now balance slowly and steadily introduce it in its place. Now you can see there is action on this. Okay, you can wind one more time a bit. It is moving. That means now you have to put the screw onto this. There is a screw here. There are two screws here. Okay, one is this big screw, one is this small screw. The small screw with the steel head goes into the balance. Okay, let us take this here. Now clean this. Slowly I have to insert this without doing much damage. The balance is not in place. Now it is in place. Slowly I have to tighten. Give a little more, little more tight. Tighten it a bit. Okay, now give a full tight. Now it is moving, you can see. That means this is in place. Now this screw comes here. One screw that has been missing is here. This is a smaller screw. This goes here. Now the first work that we need to do here before doing anything further is to check all the screws are properly tightened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. All are tight. Okay, and you can give 1 or 2 more winds to that. Okay, it is still okay. Now check it for the vertical motion, flat motion. Okay, upside down, this way, face down, face up, face down. It is still working. That means our work here so far has been good. Now what we need to do is put the our wheel onto this. Okay, our wheel is in place. The washer that was there on it is in place. Now we have to put the dial onto it. The dial comes, number 12 comes to the knob here. Okay, now the screws on the sides need to be loosened a bit to allow the legs to go in. Okay, this is one side, this is the other side. Loosen it partly, then tighten it. That means this is in place. Now what we have to do further now is take the hands, put this aside, take the hands. First of all, we will take the side second hand. Put it in place. This is not properly sitting. This has to go in place. Little pressure on that. Okay, it is moving. Now we will take the hands, our hand, put it to the 3 o'clock. We go by the degrees, 90, 180. Now the number 3 is 180 degrees. Okay. Number 3 is 180 degrees. Okay. Now we are going to put the 90 degree, that is the minute hand, 90 degrees. And with the back of this tweezer, press it a bit. Okay. Now these things are in place. Check the hand if they are loose. No, they are not loose. They are perfect. Now you can wind if you want 1 or 2 rounds. Check the motion for a second. It is running. Absolutely no hitch. Now keep it as it is and take a look at the case. Now this is the case that has been cleaned and kept here. When we are doing this, we have to put this pin into the case, but before that we have to undo the crown. Without removing the crown, we cannot. The crown is removed. Now, before doing anything further, we have to put this knob in place. There is a place here, just by the side of number 12. Okay, that goes in. Now you have to put the machine inside. This should go in properly. You have to align it slowly. Move it a bit by bit. No, still not in place. Still not in place. It has to go correctly into the case. Still not in place. Okay, now you have to turn the watch and bring it to number 12. Lift the watch from one side. proper. You have to be very careful. There is a notch for it. It has to go into the notch. Then only it will be correct. Still not. There is a little bit more. You have to turn this to the left. Okay. Still not. I have to take it out and put once again. Take the moment. No, it is still not in place. You have to do it little, align it a bit. Okay, now it is in place. Before you do anything further, you have to introduce this. Okay, this has gone in. Turn it in the anti-clock direction. Okay, now after this you take the bezel, check the correct position for it. Okay, then apply a little bit pressure and fix it. Now what is the next work that is pending? Open this again now, because you have to put the screw for the movement. Movement screws are still out. We have to put here. Okay, one screw is a long one. Let us take the long one first. This is the long screw. This goes into its place here. Okay, now we will slowly tighten it a bit with the other screwdriver. Okay, this is in place. Okay, not fully tightened, partially tightened. There is a smaller screw that was here. It is here. This we put on the 1230 side. It comes here. Okay, now we will slowly tighten this, and this is done. Now you tighten the other screw properly. Now this is okay. Now pressing the button on this side, we move the hand. Okay, and set the timing. Okay, this is correct. 9180. Okay, now what is the time? We will check. It is 7 minutes to 1. So we will come up to this. 7 minutes to 1. Okay, this is done. Now the final part is, take a bit of the same good oil we have, put it into the crown here and turn it a bit. Now wind the watch fully till it stops gently. Okay, now it stops. This is okay. Now you can see the watch is in good working condition. I am sure you will like this. Press the like button, press the bell icon, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, post them on YouTube and I shall answer them. All the best. Thank you.